What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. So I just want to talk a little bit, get some things off my chest. I'm gonna vent for a little bit, so if y'all don't feel like hearing me complain or whatever, you might not want to watch this video. I totally understand. And you know, go ahead. I haven't done a video like this in a while. You blowing at me and you got the right of way. Lord. So you know I had to have a long day anytime I'm driving and recording a video. So anyway, you know how sometimes you think that you know a person well enough to where you can have certain type of conversations with them to just let them know what's on your mind. You know, people that you can vent to. And I mean, both of y'all feel the same way about each other at that point. Like, I could talk to her, she cool people, and you know, we just talk about different things and we have an understanding of whatever the person is talking about. But it's like when I'm talking to people about the narcissist and how this is more than just somebody to complain about because of their ways and stuff. This is bigger than that. It's deeper than that. And you really have to have that understanding to know where I'm coming from. And if you haven't dealt with this on a personal level, you're not going to understand. So it's like the best thing to do is not even try to give advice, because it's always going to be these old cliche response to the things that I'm talking about. And that's not, you know, what I need. That's not like the best advice given to someone who has dealt with a narcissist. So it's like, I hate when people think they have an answer for everything. Like they give you their listening ear, you know. They're gonna be there for you and everything. They're gonna listen to what you have to say. But when it comes down to, you know, offering some advice, they never say the right thing. And it's not like I can tell a person how to respond, but it's just like with these certain type of people, when you're talking to them about a narc, like, they don't look at it the way I do. So they say the same thing, like, you just have to, they either say you just gotta pray for them, or you just gotta, you know, you just gotta ignore them, you just gotta shake that off and stuff. And they want you to be dismissive about it because it's something that they really don't know how to respond to. So the only easiest answer they can give you is just to ignore it. And then they act like it's frustrating them that you have this you talk about this so much. Like, this is not something that I'm throwing on you. Like, this is something that you choose to talk to me about, and I am really trying to teach you something. I'm trying to, you know, give you an eye-opening experience where you can see something that you probably never heard of. So what you should want to do is be more open-minded to what it is I'm dealing with, my experience with this situation, so that you can be aware of it in case you ever have to deal with this certain type of behavior from people. That's the way I look at it. Like, why are you getting frustrated and angry? Because at the end of the day, I'm really helping you out. You know, nobody ever told me about this. This is something that was like, I come to realize what I was dealing with, you know, off of like a mental breakdown. I had to go through a mental breakdown in order to figure out, to get like a spiritual awakening, to understand what this is that I was going through. And I am thankful. I will forever be grateful for that, you know, mental breakdown, so that I can share this with people and hopefully, you know, they can pass it on. And it's just like, it's so frustrating. I'm trying not to make this video too long, but it's just so frustrating to have these type of people to just think that they gonna come and shut you up and that's gonna be the end of the conversation. Baby, what's going on with these creatures in this world is real. Whether you want to believe it, accept it or not, it's real. And I'm a realist. I'm going to speak to you about what's really going on in the world and what's really going on with me. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it or just try to go along to get along with somebody, and it's like just be on some foolishness that it's just really not important. Like, they got more important things going on in the world. And when I'm talking about, narcissism and stuff, that's one of them. Like, we're talking about like a deep, dark spirit that roams the earth, and people need to be aware of this, because you never know when this is going to attack you. It may be attacking you now and you just don't know yet. So it's good to listen to somebody sometime and be quiet and stop thinking that you have to have a response for everything, with hopes to shut it down or figure it out. Like, you're not gonna figure it out. That's why I'm grateful for these videos and the response I get on here. Like, y'all just don't understand how much I was thinking about this today at work. It's like, this person, the way I talk to certain people, like, I really like these people, and we can, we vibe on a different level. We able to talk about certain things, but it's like, I just cannot talk to just everybody. You cannot vent to everybody about a narcissist. You can't. That's why, again, I'm thankful for, my subscribers on this channel. I'm glad to be on here, and I love the feedback when people, like, we with each other on there. Like, I get you, I understand you, I really appreciate that, and I need that, because it lets me know that I'm not wasting my time, and I'm not the crazy one. I'm not just singing the same old song, the same old broken record. I have had some comments before with people saying stuff like, just forget about it. Like, this is not nothing that you're just gonna forget about. Like, this is something major that happened to me. This is an attack on my life, on my spirit. And for me to go through that and come out of it and still be able to shine and talk about it and become a stronger person, that should be taken seriously. Like, this is not something you just gonna dismiss and tell me to shut up about. I don't take that very well. So I say, from now on, I'm just not gonna bring this subject up to certain individuals. I'm just gonna keep this strictly within my channel and stuff, keep the conversations on my channel, because, like I said, I really appreciate y'all. I feel like that together we make each other strong. I don't feel like I'm bigger and better than anyone on my channel. I learned some things from you. You learn some things from me. We learn from each other on here, And it's, I don't know, it just was so overwhelming to me today. And I felt so stuck in to a place where people just wanted me to shut up. And it's like, you don't really know what I went through. It's like telling a child who is complaining about the trauma that they went through in the past, through child abuse or something, or neglect, to just be glad that that's in your past. You over that now. You can't tell people that sometimes people need to vent from time to time, even though they are healing. It does not mean that I'm not healing. It's just that it's the fact that it happened. And I can't pretend like it didn't just because I'm not broken by it. I was broken by it. I feel like I was broken, or, I was going to even write a book one time. I mean, I know this title, y'all might be like, what? I was going to write a book one time titled Bent But Not Broken. And I was going to talk about the things that I went through. And at the time, I didn't even know that it was narcissist abuse. I didn't know that. And that's when I said, you know what, I'm not even going to write the book. I feel like I'm telling my story through my videos. So that's why I lost interest in writing the book. I was going to write a book about it, but I lost interest in writing the book, and I felt more comfortable. I'm sorry, I'm shaking this phone. I felt more comfortable doing videos and talking about it and having people to, we know what we've been through, and we are here for each other. People from miles away, people from different countries. It's a good thing to have social, it's good when we can use social media for stuff like this, to be able to socialize and talk about stuff like this that really goes on with people. And I just feel sorry for closed-minded individuals who wants to be so dismissive about things that they really don't know about. And that's why I always been a good listener. I have always been a good listener, and I'm not just saying it. I remember my cousin used to always say, when people would say Niecy's so quiet, she's so quiet, or I'm known to be such a quiet person. And she would say quiet people are good listeners and stuff like that. And I really believe that for myself. Like, I believe it for anyone. Like, if you really pay attention to what's going on around you, sometimes you can pick up on stuff and learn, about things quicker through actions than you do words and stuff. But when you really can, learn something from from someone speaking on it, that's a good thing too, because they're able to share with you their experience on it. It's like I can read, what I'm saying is I can read people through their actions. I can pick up on people through a spiritual type of way. Like I can tell somebody's going through something. And, and I sympathize. I'm big on, having sympathy towards other people's situations. And it's just like I say, even though these are cool people that I'm able to sit down and talk with about a lot of things, narcissism is not one of them. It's like you just cannot get on a level with everybody when you having a deep conversation. Like, we understand, we have that same, we share the same thoughts and views on a lot of things, but when it comes to that, they just don't get it. And from now on, I'm just not going to expect people to, I already don't expect people to get it, but it's like, don't be so quick to let what I'm talking about frustrate you to the point where you want me to shut up, because you're not even listening to me. First of all, you're taking it in the wrong way. I'm talking to you about something that is real and it is happening in the world. I'm not just talking about me. I'm not the only person in this world who have been through this. I see thousands of videos on this type of abuse, on this type of behavior from people. Not always necessarily narcissists. They just have traits of narcissism. But I'll talk about that in another video. It's just crazy though. Now, to get off the subject on that for a second, the Kenneka video I posted yesterday about the freezer and everything, I said I was going to come back. But that's pretty much all I wanted to say, is that's just a theory. I'm not necessarily saying that the freezer, like, I'm not saying that all the freezers are made the same. I know that all freezers are not made the same. I'm just saying that, I feel like the way that they are made is that the only way someone can be locked in there if it was locked from the outside. In our freezer, it can be locked from the outside. You've seen the keyhole. I think I recorded when I first went into the walk-in. Like, the walk-in can be locked, but I don't know if our freezer door can be locked. I'm not sure. I got to go back and look at the video myself. But I'm just saying, though, unless someone had locked the walk-in door, but not the freezer door, but still, you're not going to freeze to death in the walk-in. You can only freeze to death in the freezer. So it's just so many unanswered, questions when it comes to this case. And it's like everybody could come up with their same conclusion. And I'm open to everybody's, thoughts on this. I'm not trying to shoot down people's opinion on the case and stuff like that. I hate to read comments like that when people say, these crazy people, they coming up with this and that. Like, when I mention like a conspiracy theorist, I'm not saying it in a way where I'm looking down at them. People are the way they are, and I gotta accept them for who they are, as long as they're not harming anyone. It doesn't bother me one way or the other. If that's how you are and that's how you choose to look at things, then I gotta accept it. But who am I to tell somebody, well, that's just crazy and stuff like that? I don't think that way when I'm looking at other people's views on that case. So anyway, that's pretty much all I want to talk about pertaining to the Kenneka Jenkins case. Again, and let some breaking news, come up about the case, and if something comes up about her death and everything, that's the only reason why I'll probably be back on here speaking on it. So yeah, I see I got a lot of views on the first video that I posted, the review on a true life crime on MTV. I got a lot of views on that, and thank y'all for the feedback on that video and everything. Yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to vent a little bit today. Well, I know I vented a lot about that long day at work. Didn't have anything to do with her, but it had to do about her and about her behavior. Everybody just not gonna get it. They just not gonna get it. And I just come to the realization today, I just can't with the cliche response to the situation like that. Like, just let it go. Just shake it off. You just gotta, just let it go, because you're just letting her get to you. She is controlling you. Like, I'm speaking on something so people can see that this is real. I'm not speaking on it because she's getting to me. Obviously, if you really pay attention to my videos, I am telling you true life events that has happened between me and her, and how much it is bothering her because she can't get to me. Are you letting her do this? Well, she don't got me. That's why she is reacting this way. She don't got me. That's why it's a constant attack on me. It's not about the attack. It's the way I respond to the attack. That's what I was explaining to them. And they're just like, well, we're not talking about this no more. That's in the past. Okay. So let it go. And I'm like, see, I can't talk to these people about this, and I like them. They good people to work with. I enjoy working with them. They make the day go by. They make my day. They add peace to the work day for me. So yeah, but when it comes to that, we can't talk about that, and I refuse to even bring it up to them again. You're not going to shut me up about this. This is something that needs to be talked about, will be talked about. And so yeah, anyway, that's all, y'all. It was a good week for me. It was a good week overall. 4-day work week, because I went back to work Tuesday. So yeah, today is Friday. Looking forward to the weekend. We supposed to have some really bad weather coming through, but I still plan on going to the movies to see 1917. And then I'm gonna post my review on it on Green Tea Chronicles movie reviews. So please check out my website and leave feedback, everything like that. Thank you. I'm gonna try to start posting some short reads, not so much of long threads on my reviews, because I know a lot of people don't like to read long reviews. But I mean, unless I have just that much to say about the movie, I'm going to write as much as I want to write, because I enjoy doing it. Yeah, so check out my movie reviews. Gonna go and check out 1917 tomorrow. Thank y'all so much for your support on this channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you again, everybody, in the feedback. I enjoy our conversations, so yeah, that's it. I'm gonna head on in the house now. Hope y'all have a good weekend, and I'll talk to you next week.